What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and in today's video, we're going to be diving into some more leaks and rumors for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet's DLC, focusing on the teal mask. We might even have a release date, how many Pokemon are going to be in this DLC, and more. Of course, guys, you like this type of content, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider joining the Pan Fam today by hitting that join channel member button below. Let's dive right into it. Riddler Koo began today's tweet storm with some riddle emojis, and he began with his first tweet with the starstruck emote leading into 3 different masks. Now, we can probably assume this is talking about the teal mask. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, there's nothing masked about the indigo disc, right? So this is assuming teal mask leaks right here. So we don't know what the starried emote represents, but it could either represent maybe Terra, but he probably would have just used a crystal then, right? So maybe this is like Ogerpon. Something about Ogerpon and the 3 masks. And I want to think like maybe Ogerpon's ability has to do if he's holding one of these different masks, something happens to him. Maybe he changes his type. Maybe something else happens on top of it. I just wonder. I don't really know. Just speculating on that. Now, speaking about the Loyal 3, the Loyal 3 are right here. And there's an X pointing to the 3 superheroes here, and he's saying these are actually not superheroes. They're not heroes at all, which is very interesting because if you don't know the folklore tale between Momotaro, which is what the Teal Mask DLC seems to be about, Momotaro, also called Peach Boy, is a popular Japanese folklore tale. Essentially, Momotaro is born from a giant peach, and then he meets these 3 animal friends. He gives them food, befriends them, and then him and his animal friends go into a demon's fort and beat the band of ogres into surrendering, and one of the demons is an ogre. So that is the story in Japanese folklore, but it seems like maybe this story isn't what it actually seems to be in reality. So maybe instead of being the heroes, these are the villains, and maybe we are thinking that Ogerpon is the villain at first, but is actually the hero, and he is being framed by the Loyal 3. Which sort of makes sense, especially if they're poison type. You can sort of see how poison typing could potentially be like a sinister morph typing as well. So that'll be really interesting. And then his last tweet here is question mark Loyal 3 to Ogerpon. I don't know what this question mark means. This is very interesting, but maybe this is like an evolutionary thing. I don't know. Not saying these guys evolve into Ogerpon or whatever the starstruck emote means. This is still a mystery. But maybe there is a pre-evolution to the Loyal 3, and that's how you actually get the Loyal 3 on your team. Maybe they are within the story, but to get your own, you have a pre-evolution, and maybe the pre-evolution is a peach. Something like a peach. I mean, it's not like we haven't seen something in past Pokemon games like Solgaleo and Lunala. They shared a same pre-evolution. Maybe it'll be something like that where we have like this, let's say a peach, and maybe it has like the same purple little like band, like not bandana, like a ribbon or chain. I guess they are the toxic chains, like a peach with a little like thing around it. That could be the pre-evolution of all these guys. And then maybe if you give the peach a certain mask, it actually evolves into one of these 3. So that could be a really cool thing. And it sort of doesn't make sense. Because now Riddler Koo tweets this out, 7 + 8 + 1. Now, this is actually like a callback to a previous leak that was hinting at how many new Pokemon were going to be in each DLC. Now, assuming the 7 is for Teal Mask, I can sort of see that there's 7 new Pokemon in the Teal Mask. Now, we have the Loyal 3 and we have Ogerpon, right? So that's 4, leaving 3. Now, let's say if there is a pre-evolution that puts it at 5 that we know of now. And then there's 2 that we don't know about. Well, a previous leak or rumor from a Riddler Koo said that a Pokemon would be receiving a new regional fake, something similar to like how Diglett has Wiglet. So, you know, all those Pokemon have been 2 stages, right? Wiglet and Wugtrio, that's 2 stages. And there's Toadscool and Toadscruel, that's 2 stages. So maybe our next regional fake will be a 2-stage Pokemon. There was a previous leak before that was actually in the data mine about Magikarp and Gyarados getting a new regional fake. That could be it. Or maybe be something like the watermelon coughing or wheezing that we thought about, or something else like that too. Or it could be the new Poochyena evolution, and maybe there's a new Poochyena form. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see on that. But it also seems like Indigo Disc will have 8 new Pokemon. We only know about 1 new Pokemon in the Indigo Disc right now, and that is going to be Terrapagos. But I mean, I guess Terrapagos could have that pre-evolution as well, or it could be just a form. We don't know. So potentially there is 6 new Pokemon that we don't know about. We'll have to see. And then there's this one, and I guess this one is probably going to be a mythical Pokemon that would lead into a new Pokemon movie. That's usually how mythical Pokemon work, and we have not received a mythical yet for Gen 9, so that would probably make the most sense to me at this point. So maybe we'll get a mythical in between DLC 1 and 2, or maybe we, like, after DLC 2, we'll have to wait and see that. Then this next tweet from Riddler Coup. So we have Rhyfort and some man with a question mark. Now, Mako and J. Ross is here. Says potentially, this could potentially be Rhyfort's like brother or like boyfriend or husband, Cyrano, who is the academy director of Blueberry Academy, who is from second DLC, which actually would be an interesting combination between these two characters, because Rhyfort, she is the one who does like research and discovery on legendary Pokemon. That's how you find the ruinous legendaries. So I could see her in the DLC helping us figure out the secrets between Terrapagos and maybe any other legendary that is going to be in the second DLC, or maybe just how we catch other legendary Pokemon from past games in the second DLC, because I assume there is going to be some sort of side story. We're going to be able to like do raids for like the past legendary Pokemon from other Pokemon games. That would be really cool too. Then Riddler Coup, the last thing he tweets out is the 19th. So this is assuming a release date for the DLC, for my opinion. So how many 19th there's left? So there's August 19th, September, October, November, and December, right? So we still have a bunch of months left in the year. We could probably easily confirm that it's not going to be December 19th, right? Like, is there nothing's going to release the week before Christmas? That doesn't make any sense. And in general, a lot of video games don't even release in December. The earliest it could be is August 19th. Now, I do think that is a little bit too early, but I would think that's pretty awesome that they just dropped it at the end of the month. That'll be really sick. I could see them doing it potentially. It would considerably be the summer. However, they did say the DLC would come out fall 2023, so that probably rolls out August. So now we're really looking at September, October, and November. I'm going to put my money down on September 19th because October 19th would be a terrible date. Main reason, there are 2 massive video games coming out on the 20th. There's Spider-Man 2, which I know Nintendo does not care about in general, but what Nintendo and even Game Freak and Pokemon Company would care about on October 20th is the brand new Super Mario game, Super Mario Wonder, is releasing on October 20th. So there is no way that they're releasing a Pokemon DLC the day before a brand new mainline Mario game. There's just no way that's happening. So we're looking at September 19th and November 19th. November 19th could happen. That would be really late though, in my opinion. So I'm personally hoping for September 19th. Now, if you didn't see previously, we are getting a brand new Pokemon's Presents actually coming out on August 8th. It got leaked within Pokemon Masters EX. There's a data mine. We do note that there is a Pokemon Presents campaign happening, and we know the leak of the campaign starting on August 8th. So assuming there is going to be a Pokemon Presents starting next week, I assume there's going to be an announcement sometime next week on like maybe Monday, right? They wouldn't announce it this week. They usually announce it the same week, then have the presents about a day or 2 later. So that is where my money is at. So there's a lot of things to be excited about for this Pokemon Presents. I do think we're going to get the release date for the DLC now for TLMS. Still think it's going to be like a window for Indigo Disc, but there's a lot to look forward to. Hopefully we get some more story. Hopefully we get to see what the new Pokemon are, especially those new regional fakes for the TLMS. That'll be awesome. Let me know in the comment section below what you think we're going to be seeing at this upcoming Pokemon Presents, what you make of these different riddles, especially this first one from Riddler Coup, of all these different emotes with the masks, and how the 3 legendaries are probably not the heroes and all that good stuff. Let me know in the comment section below. Well, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a great one.